Hello everybody, my name is Shady and welcome back to the Shady Cast, Shady Cast 8. By the way, update on my hair. It's growing back. Soon I'll have my long alpaca hair that I had in the first, in Team Chun-Li, that Retro Fighter episode. But anyways, don't you love it when you get some sort of weird book and you don't know where it's from and you read it and it looks like something that you shouldn't be reading. It looks like it's from a romance thriller, and I'm jumping into the story. Try to stop me, but I get this book in the mail one day, right? And let me go get it real quick. Let me go get it. So I get this book in the mail, and it comes in the package, all that fun stuff. Has my name on it and the address in which I live. And I open it thinking, oh, this must be like some sort of surprise book for my uncle. And no, it's this. It's this. And I don't know about you, but just looking at the cover, it looks like a new type of romance book, a romance thriller. So like, I'm just like looking at it and I text my uncle like, yo, did you send me a book? And he's like, yeah, I sent you the Underground Railroad. Just tuck that one away for a little while. And don't worry about it for now. Just enjoy reading Catch-22, which by the way, I'm enjoying. I love that book. It's a really, really good anti-war book. It's very funny, and it's not as time travel-y or sci-fi-ish as Slaughterhouse-5 and whatnot, which is also a really good book. But I'm like looking at this book, and he's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I sent him pictures of it, and he's like, okay, I'll just like talk to the seller once I get to work. Yeah, I'm just like looking at this book, like, what even is this? So I'm like reading the back of the book, right? And let me read this to you. First heading, come to me. The first victim is found in a snow-covered Philadelphia field. Dr. Vito Cisatelli enlists the aid of archaeologist Sophie Johansson to determine exactly what lies beneath the frozen ground. Despite years of unearthing things long buried, nothing can prepare Sophie for the matrix of graves dug with chilling precision. The victims buried there haunt her, before the empty graves terrify her. The killer isn't done yet. Second heading, scream for me. He is cold and calculating, the master of a twisted game. Even with Vito and Sophie hot on his trail, he will not stop. One more empty grave must be filled. One last scream must be heard. The scream of an archaeologist who is too close for comfort and too near to resist. Third heading, die for me. And I just looked at it. I just looked at the straight up headings. I was like, not only is the book looking pretty sus and how it's been treated, but also in its choice of artwork. But I bring it to school, and a good friend of mine, I show her this because I bring the book with me because it's like I can't just like tell her about it and then not have it with me. This is too insane to just not have, to prove how insane and weird this occurrence is, you know? But I tell her about it and then I show her, and then she has the same reaction. Okay. And then we read the first page of the book. But even before that, you got her other books that she's written. And I'll just let you look that up. The author is Karen Rose, if you haven't seen that yet or have a hard time seeing it. But we read the first page, and it was pretty intense. It goes from 0 to 100 real quick. For all intents and purposes, for my own sanity, it's actually a pretty interesting book. It's like if you've ever watched the first season of True Detective or any other episode of Law and Order SVU, it's basically that. But it's actually pretty interesting. If you can get through the first page without saying, what the heck am I reading, then I would recommend it. And if you like mysteries and intense thriller mysteries, then I would definitely recommend it. I mean, so far, me and a friend of mine have gotten to chapter 3. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, man, it just baffles me how like a mysterious book can show up on your door and whatnot, right? And the friend I was talking to, she was like, yeah, it was really nice knowing you, Philip. It was really nice knowing you, because if you don't even know who sent it to you, if your uncle didn't even send it to you, someone must be watching you. Oh boy. But yeah, there was no like return receipt or anything like that. It was just the package, the book, Booyakasha. So yeah, it actually got like a high rating, like a 4.26 out of 5 from Goodreads. So my uncle's pretty astonished by that. But anyways, that was what I was wanting to talk to you about. What I was mentioning in the last Shady Cast when I was low-key losing my mind over PETA. Yeah, like I'm gonna have another episode. I'm gonna have another video coming out today as well. Because I'm not gonna be uploading this weekend. I need to think. I am slowly losing it mentally, and I feel like it's kind of showing with how I talk to people and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I feel low-key passive-aggressive, verbally more so, because I don't put my hands on anyone or whatnot. But anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the other video that I'm gonna be posting. That being said, hope you have a great day and an awesome weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.